Go on. Go on, don't stop. You know how I always enjoy watching all of you play.
The king is always so generous with his words.
You spoil your palace attendants with overindulgence, my king.
Oh, what is life worth without the happiness of people, my queen? Have you wondered why Kutasi Kingdom is blessed with gold, diamonds, crude oil, and all other natural resources that makes it one of the wealthiest kingdoms in the world?
You tell me, my king.
Because over the ages, Kutasi kings have been trusted with good hearts, enough to take very good care of their people.
Yet, there's this curse that is silently bellies in the bosom of his royal household.
A beauty, my dear, radiates a million stars that cast a cloud of envy upon the sky each time I set my eyes on you. The reason my heart cannot help beating faster than its rhythm each time I come in contact with you.
Such glowing, flowery words of trust will prizes tickle in the ears of my elder sister. She's the one you've avowed your heart to.
Forget your sister. Myla wallows in self-debasement, and I've vowed my heart to her in blindness. Besides, she doesn't match your gait and elegance to compliment me as the future king of Zazo Kingdom.
Such guts. To stand in the middle of Kutasi Palace and speak so derogatorily of the kingdom princess royal?
I speak not in fallacy, my fair princess. Besides, gems they say measured in value, and only fools settle for bronze when diamond is right here before me.
Good evening, princess.
Did you make a face at me just now?
No, princess, look at all.
Why do you stand there like a moron? You imagine that I'm blind?
I didn't do such a thing. Princess, trust me.
You have to open your stinking mouth at me. Take him to the dungeon. This minute!
No, my princess. No, my princess, please. My princess, please, spare me, my princess. Spare me.
Angel of our land, the bright Kutasi moon that lures out the stars of a moonlight dance. Beautiful pride of our kingdom. Please show your good heart of mercy. Do not allow this mere stupid idiot spoil your beautiful day.
I see it's not all dumb skulls you have for them. You are forgiven.
Huh?
Don't let this repeat itself again!
My princess, no problem.
I warn you, my sister's jealousy hears the anger of a wounded tiger.
I will be trapped in a Launa's girl, well complemented with the elegance of a gazelle, and worry about the anger of a wounded tiger.
I must confess, your guts and arrogance do come with a flair that I admire.
Confess it all, Tim William. Your heart longs for me also, as mine longs for you.
Your heart must do you great injustice if it can so deceive you. Kutasi tradition does not afford me the luxury of longing for any man as long as my elder sister remains unmarried.
Your sister's haughty and demeaning disposition is not going to attract a knight in shining armor anytime soon.
Your grace, my princess.
Where are you coming from? I've been looking for you everywhere in the palace to weave my hair.
The prince of Zaza Kingdom is here.
Prince Iko, here in the palace?
Yes, his visit is discreet. He's flirting with Princess Kamula anyway.
Surely, he couldn't have passed through the full glare of the gas. Who let him in?
I did. I sneaked him through the secret entrance into the palace.
What? Tamara, you know very well that Prince Zazwa is an outcast in Kutasi Kingdom. Let me talk. How could you?
You cursed me great with harassment, sneaking in here to see me instead of my sister.
No, tell me, don't get it wrong. I have no control over the direction my heart now goes its course. It is you that I love.
Well, I have no control over the curse of tradition. To love now is to condemn my heart to the bondage of uncertainty. My father forbade you from coming into this palace. Remember?
As much as I remember all your father says, your beauty charms not only my heart, but also my patience to risk whatever consequences, so long that I have the assurance that your heart belongs to me. I will wait with you, my love.
Well, I'm not waiting with you. Get out.
Tamulia!
Stop!
Don't do this, my princess. I beg of you.
She deserves to die, mother. How many suitors has she treacherously snatched from me? How many?
Anger profits don't gain, my princess. Forgive our treachery, I beg you.
How many more heartaches must I have to go through from the hands of my younger sister?
Drop the sword, Maida! Blame whatever treachery you have on me, for my heart no longer longs for you.
You manipulative scoundrel! Treachery widely describes your mischievous toiling with my heart! You know what? This ends here, right now! No answer! Everything I got to do!
Get out of here, both of you! Go upstairs! I said go upstairs! Hey, what you idiots? Why the family doctor fast? Call the family doctor!
I'm dying. I think it's better I take him there.
Okay, fast. But please, Paul, listen, use the secret gate. Make sure nobody knows of things like this. Wipe those unprofitable tears off your face. They won't flush the untold turmoil your untamed anger threatens to bring upon this kingdom should the prince dies.
Mother, I will stab those scoundrels over and over again. I weep only because of the secret hurt the gods have infiltrated deep into my heart.
Mother, I didn't do anything.
I'm even ashamed that I gave birth to cheap, dirty prostitute like you.
Why do you always slander me with derogatory insinuations?
You still have the guts to open your foul mouth in such a shameless self-defense. How I regret not letting that knife slice through your throat. How I regret it.
You wait until your father returns and find out how you sneaked that vagabond into this palace and consult in an amorous relationship with him.
Mother, I didn't do anything like that. I didn't encourage Prince Ego. I'm not even in love with him.
Your royal status is even undignified with such a lie. As a mother, I'm even pushed to question that you inherited your genes from this family.
Mother.
Who else knows about Prince Ego's presence in this palace?
I'm not sure. He came unaccompanied, unannounced. My two maids attended to him.
Get out! We must be prepared for the worst. We can't take chances. Now you go and freshen up and change this blood-stained dress. Hurry!
I could have cursed the day I foresaw that Maya, the Princess Royal of Kutasi Kingdom, could condescend to serving some people.
Oh, shut up. How you often charm indignity upon yourself with such stupid blabs. Both of you are no longer mates in Kutasi Kingdom. This will adequately settle for the lifetime. Prince Echo's visit must be a secret you take to your graves. Not even my husband, your king, must know that the prince sat his foot in this palace today. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good. Your silence just bought you your freedom with generous reward. Now take it and disappear. Never to return.
My queen.
My queen, shut up! You have 15 minutes to leave this palace. Now get up. Get up!
Is everything all right? You look flushed out, my queen.
Anxiety over your trip caught a little banging in my head. I admit.
Good. My princesses wouldn't even come to welcome their father from a very long trip. How I used to enjoy the warm welcome embrace of my family.
Your queen welcomes you from the first week.
Thank you, my love. How did it go? We will keep our fingers crossed. I have done my best.
Dear my good friend Mufasa, I know Zazua Kingdom in no way measures to the wealth and splendor to Kutashi Kingdom. But I hope that the little gift we brought here today will be appreciated as a bond of friendship to what we've come to request today.
Kutashi Kingdom values of friendship far beyond every wealth. My good friend, you are once again welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. You already know what informs our presence. We've come to formally make our intention known. Where is our inestimable jewel?
Patience. Patience. My soon-to-be in-law. Your precious jewel will soon be here. So she will be here. She will be here soon.
She says the prince should come seek her at the stream. My daughter won't say such abominable words. The princess won't refuse to honor her betrothed. Now you go back there and fetch her at once. Get out! Hurry! Get out!
Where is she? She will soon be here. Oh, don't give me those fake words. The earth will soon complete its circle, and yet your daughter is not here to welcome her prince and his royal highness. What nonsense!
Please, the table is set. She will join us there.
Yes, dinner. Yes.
Fools never stop asking stupid questions, do they?
What did they say about the stubborn fly? That refuses to obey instructions.
I bet the princess will drown her in the stream this time.
Oh, I was say, you were too quick to sound the alarm. You could have allowed her to go meet her fate. Nonsense. Please, let's go.
Prince, your guest room is ready.
Something doesn't just add up. My queen, my family feels insulted by this undignified treatment from a princess that is expected to become the future queen of Zazua Kingdom.
Believe me, my prince, this is quite unusual of my daughter.
I am terribly ashamed by this embarrassment, my queen.
The feeling of the embarrassment is mutual, Prince. Please plead with your parents for a little more patience. You will certainly meet with your princess in the morning. It's been a long day. I suggest you retire with your parents for a well-deserved rest.
I think I'll rather soak in a little more of the evening breeze. I will take a stroll.
Okay then. I will instruct one of my guards to accompany you.
No. I've heard of Kutasi's peaceful and secured environment. I have no doubt that I will be fine.
What do you see whenever you look at me?
I see a lovely, self-assured woman.
Is that all?
Well, in addition, you possess the aura to complement a strong king.
You are not as handsome as I expected.
Well, I apologize if my looks do not match expectations. But unfortunately, I do not have the magic wand to reshape myself, Princess Myla.
You insult me with such sarcasm.
And you excite me with such sense of humor.
Don't patronize me, Prince Eko. I thought you came here to woo.
Well, you make wooing you a very, very huge challenge.
Then you are not worthy. I hate weaklings for men. You are beneath me.
You insult me? You dare insult me? I am the prince, remember? Heir apparent to the great throne of Zazwa Kingdom.
You of the miserable, poverty-stricken wasteland of Zazwa dare talk to me about your greatness? Now let me remind you. You are standing before Myla, the Princess Royal of the great Kutasi Kingdom, the richest and the most powerful kingdom in the four ends of this region. You can be my man's servant if I choose.
Should you irritate me with such arrogance?
Your attitude today was utterly despicable. You embarrassed not just your father and I, but the entire Kutasi Kingdom.
If the Prince of Zazwa is man enough, he would know how to properly woo a lady. Not to just walk in here with his entire family and summon me as if I were another of their slaves back home.
If you weren't my daughter and a princess, I would say you're out of your mind.
Exactly, mother. I am a princess, deserving respect even from the Prince of Zazwa.
Royal engagements have no place for special weighing of a bride. The prince have accorded you as much respect as a princess would deserve. That I know of. But you rather sow your chances with indignity, unworthy of a princess.
I have not given him my consent, mother. So he has no right to come initiating rights on my head. No man can have me so cheaply, whether he's a prince or not.
Your ego and arrogance have proved to be your Hercules heel. How many more suitors will your stupid pride deny you of?
Mother, don't go there. My pride had nothing to do with me losing my other suitors. Go and ask your flirtatious daughter.
Prince Eku is a perfect prince for any princess.
Take a good look at me. What do you see when you look at me? Is Temulia in any way
more beautiful than I am? Why is she the one getting all the attention when I was the one that came out first?
You are equally an elegant gazelle of a beauty, with the eyes that reach deep to charm the best of nature's sparkle. And that is why the prince is dying for you.
I can never get carried away again, Mother. I want to see him truly long for me. That is what makes a woman feel wanted, and that is what I want from the Prince of Zanzibar.
Greetings, my princess. Your Majesty asked me to serve your food here.
As a common prisoner always locked up in here whenever a suitor comes for my sister's hand in marriage. Right?
You are not a slave, my princess. Your beauty is nature's pride that you should have no regrets of whatsoever. But you have to eat, my princess. You've not had anything since yesterday.
Tell me, Samara, is it fair? Is it fair for one to be a slave to one's looks? Is it fair?
You are not a slave, my princess. Your beauty is nature's pride. You should have no regrets of whatsoever. Don't worry. Once the Prince of Zanzibar fulfills his marital traditions to your sister, everything will be alright.
What do you know?
My princess, you have to eat. You know your condition. Please, take the food away. Just try and eat a little.
Leave me alone! Leave!
Okay.
How much more humiliation will you subject us to in the hands of this your so-called choice?
Princess Myla is an lady. I am sure she will make a good queen.
I have met her, and there's nothing that qualifies that arrogant and saucy girl for a good choice.
Thank you.
It's for her same insolence that my sister refused to come with us. If not for courtesy, I would have given her the peace of my mind.
You assess her periphery, my dear daughter.
Any princess who so disrespects her kingdom's royal guest can never make a good queen.
I'm not journeying all the way here because I found a potentially good queen for my kingdom. We all must fix our eyes on the prize.
How can I be surprised at you? You would lick a mere spittle just because she bears a high price.
A king must do what a king needs to do for him to expand the flourish of his kingdom.
Oh yes, I will not bear any more insults from this land till daybreak.
Same here, Father.
Enough of this insolence! Enough of this insult! Look, I give orders here, and you all must be alongside with me. Carry it.
Prince, you've been quiet all evening. Are you alright?
My head is so beclouded right now, Mother. I need some rest.
Princess.
We shall be returning to Zazzle Kingdom.
I can understand your disappointment, my good friend, but I implore you to stay a little longer.
Perhaps you did not want to give the hand of your daughter in marriage to the Prince of Zazzle in the first place.
No, you melt my reputation with such insinuation. King Kumaya, I thought you know me better than this.
I'm no longer sure what I know in this regard.
Greetings, Your Highnesses.
Princess Laila, you look stunning.
Thank you, Your Highness. Please accept my humble apology for my insolence. I should have come to welcome you yesterday, but for a little fever. I was ashamed of you seeing me in that sunny state. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Seeing me right now makes up for the wait. Come. Sit with me.
I'll just sit. I'm sure you slept well, Prince.
I'm sure you know the answer to that question.
Come on, Prince. The princess is apologetic.
That's something so beyond apologies.
Who? It's Imara, my princess. Coming. Good morning, my princess. My princess is dressed to go out.
Yes, I am. This loneliness is choking me. I need some fresh air.
My princess will not want to draw the wrath of her parents by defying their orders.
No, don't worry, I'll be careful. They won't notice I've left the palace, okay?
Well, I hope this time you will have your breakfast. You haven't had anything since yesterday.
I'm not hungry.
My princess. Are you okay? No, you're not fine, my princess. Sorry. It's the ulcer. Oh my god. Please take this. It will help you feel better. Okay, take some more. You feeling better now? Yeah, some more.
I've had enough of her. I mean, that lady is not only haughty and arrogant, she's also some cheap, loose, pretentious whore.
You do not embellish a princess that is soon to be your wife with such delicate terms.
I will not marry her father. I mean, she's giving me every reason to prove the fact that she's not a virgin.
How would you know?
She tales of her promiscuity are like scattered petals all across the region. Just last night, she threw herself at me like some cheap whore.
You pretend that this thing you told me never happened.
Father.
Yes. Come on. It could be that the princess was only trying you. And if you had blown it up, she wouldn't have shown at the dining table. You think about that?
Dad, I've been doing a whole lot of thinking all through last night. I mean, I saw her yesterday shamelessly frolicking with a local boy at the street.
What?
She claims he was his cousin, but I know Benson and his family very well. The same boy that supplies palm fruits from this kingdom.
My goodness. You are bent on tarnishing the reputation of the princess, aren't you?
Father, is that the reputation you know of your son? I will not dishonor the Zaza throne by presenting her with a future queen that has turned herself into a public toy. You think about that, Father.
I agree. That changes all equations.
But we must not raise an alarm in Kutashi Kingdom. We must leave as we have already informed the king. Let them handle their route in their own way. Okay?
Thank you, Father.
It's all. Where is Miranda?
Oh, she's around.
Okay.
This is a surprise, my good friend. I thought you sorted things out having met with the princess.
Our leaving has nothing to do with the princess, I assure you. No doubt, the hospitality of yesterday was great despite the minor hitches.
Well, then, why the hurry?
We were already set to return, my good friend. But don't worry, I will let you know as soon as the wedding date is set.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. There's no problem, I assure you. Everything is fine.
Oh,
yes. All right. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I assure you.
My prince, please can I talk to you outside briefly?
It's okay. So, let's see how.
Let me start by thanking you for not exposing to my parents what you saw of me yesterday.
Whatever happened yesterday is absolutely none of my business.
Please don't go. I'm sorry for everything. Honestly, I'm at lost. I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry.
There is nothing to be sorry about, Princess. Remember, you told me in clear terms that I was beneath you. You've also gone ahead to prove that in very clear terms.
I love you, my prince.
The future queen of Zazua Kingdom's virginity shall be deflowered by the grown prince. I have absolute doubts that you qualify.
My prince!
Please wait!
Please let me go, please. Let me go, please.
Who exactly are you?
Let me go, please. Let me go. I'm a nobody. You didn't see me. I'm just a common maid. Please let me go.
You cannot possibly be a maid looking so majestic and glamorous. You look so adorable. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Let me go, please. Let me go. I'm begging you. Let me go.
I am not your princess.
Stop! My love! What nonsense! Oh, the curse, lunacy rained upon you is not yet dried. How dare you insult the royal guest?
Please, reserve your venom for that loose girl you call my sister! Myra!
Let me go. I'm in trouble. Let me go. You put me in trouble.
Just at least tell me your name.
You're causing me embarrassment. I have no name. Just let me go.
What? Prince Echo!
know that you had such a very beautiful and adorable daughter. I hope you wouldn't mind that I have changed my mind. I would rather make this beautiful princess the future queen of South Kingdom.
I'm very, very stupid. How I misjudge your big, sly personality for royalty. Your filthy stench can make a pig smell like a rose. You step your filthy feet into my kingdom to cause problem, cause enmity between my two daughters.
Please calm down, my good friend.
We are not friends. Our friendship ended the very moment your miserable son opened his rotten mouth to foul the fresh air of Kutasi Kingdom.
Enough of this dishonest. If there's anyone whose stench is more than that of a pig, it is your daughter. Sorry, your daughters. And you should be ashamed that you pride yourself in everything, yet you could not bring your daughters to be worthy princesses.
Now you get out of my kingdom. Get out of this kingdom now. I forbid the day you will ever step your feet on this kingdom. Now get out of my kingdom. Let's go. Get out! Guards! Now, give me a reason why I should slice open your throat and let life's red fountain flow forth from your veins. Tell me.
Go ahead, Father. Go ahead. Perhaps it will put pain in my misery. And lead me to rest in my head if I lose you, please.
Why? Why must you always disgrace me so, Temoria? Why? I thought you would grow up to be more responsible than your sister. But you are turning out to be worse. What is it with you that you cannot control your desire for men? What is it?
Sweetheart, you're still washing. I brought you your food. Shut up,
Since when did you start serving me my food?
my love, from now on, I would personally serve you your food.
What am I doing? Let me help you with the washing.
Stop. I wouldn't want anyone to hear you calling me that in the palace, okay? I'm not interested in you. Leave me alone. Stop wasting your time.
It's my time, my love. I don't mind wasting it on you. Please, just allow me. Let me just help you with the washing.
Stop. Leave me
Please,
alone.
I
Stop.
insist. Please, let me just help you. Please. Please.
You can have it your way.
No problem. My love, your food. You're not having it.
I'm not interested. Eat it yours.
Please forgive me, Father. I had no intentions to ruin Malia's relationship with the prince.
You disobeyed your mother and I, Temuria.
The boredom, the loneliness, it was choking me, Father. I just had to step out for the allure of the evening breeze.
Oh, sit down. Get up and sit down. It wasn't entirely your fault. I know. But why men keep flocking to your side in preference to your elder sister is what I don't understand.
I wish I could just go away. Maybe settle down somewhere far away from this kingdom so I don't keep coming in the way of my elder sister.
You know why you can't leave this palace just yet, my daughter?
I know, Father.
For you, Your marriage is tied to your elder sister's right of first passage, and you know it.
Sometimes I wish I could just curse these traditions that have forced my heart into slavery in my own kingdom.
Come here. Your heart will grow wings again like a bird to caress the wind in flight once your elder sister is given out in marriage. She needs a lot of prayers because her situation is more complicated than she knows it. So you don't worry, my dear. It is well.
Remove it. Remove the dates. Yes, Atapo. Speak up. Leave us. Tell me why you shouldn't be punished for keeping mute.
My queen does me great injustice. Settling the maids, Tamara and Isofe, with so much wealth and freedom. Yet I'm abandoned here to languish in servitude.
I have no powers to set you free. You are the king's personal slave. You're not even elevated to the enviable status of palace attendant. He would raise eyebrows that I can't defend.
I know, Your Majesty. I'm a debt paid to His Highness by my late father for his unforgivable crime against Kutasi Kingdom.
You see, you can't leave Kutasi Kingdom.
That leaves me double-cheated, my queen.
You are in no position to complain about how you're treated in this palace. Does anyone ever treat you like a slave in this palace? Do we?
No, Your Majesty, but...
Get out.
Your Majesty.
Get out! Please don't allow these events to weigh you down. To avoid heart issues, please.
My heart has no control over the weight of these events, Dimina. The chief priest just left here.
The chief priest? What did he come here for?
The princess turns 30 in 2 months' time. And if she does not find a husband before then, the ancestral curse will be
What ancestral curse?
Some traditional facts. We are kept away from you, my queen. Who would have thought it would ever come to this?
What facts? What is going on, my king?
Have you ever wondered why your first daughter was not circumcised, yet Temulia was?
The priest said the gods forbid that the king's first daughter be circumcised.
For a purpose.
What purpose? Speak fast, my king, and stop pricking my senses.
It is an ancient standing tradition of Kutasi. Only the rightful husband can circumcise the king's daughter on the night that she proves her virginity. Only her pure and unadulterated blood can quench the thirst of our ancestors.
My daughter is a virgin. I can vouch my life on this.
You don't understand this, my queen. If this blood sacrifice is not done before she is 30, she will become a sacrifice to the ancestors, and no daughter of the king shall ever get married.
What stupid tradition is this? What rubbish! No daughter of mine shall be used for sacrifice. No daughter of mine!
Baby, I won't leave you alone, okay? Just hear me out, I beg you.
There's no point, okay? I loved you with all my heart. And all you could conjure is to hurt me in return.
Baby, I'm so sorry, okay? You know how difficult Princess Maela could be, alright? She forced me into having an affair with her. I mean, what would you have me do? Report her?
What about her being so? Oh, you should have seen the way she and her friend brutalized and humiliated me the other day. All because of you.
Sweet, I'm so sorry, okay? Abinsu? You know she's not my type. I can never have anything to do with Abinsu. I can never date her. Okay?
What is this sacred idol meeting for? Don't you two have something important to do at your stations?
Sorry, my princess.
Why are you still standing there? Hey, come back here.
My princess.
What were you discussing with that lowlife? I hope you have not spilled out our secret liars into her.
No, my princess.
Then you must be having an affair with her.
My princess.
Quiet. Now listen to me. I will not tolerate sharing my body with a lowlife who consults with an ordinary maid. Is that clear?
My princess.
My body longs for you tonight, but we can no longer meet in my room. That's not safe now, so I will find a new place. Here.
My princess, I can no longer receive gifts from you.
I don't remember asking if you could. And you have it. Remember who helps your life. You ingrate.
go to? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Where do I go to? What have I done?
I greet you, my queen. How dare you set your foot in Kutasi Kingdom after my king has barred your family?
I mean no disrespect, your majesty, but it was my understanding that the embargo was only for my father and the prince.
What do you want?
I seek my brother.
I don't understand.
Your Highness, the Prince of Zazwa is missing.
And what has that got to do with Kutasi Kingdom?
I greet you, Your Highness.
I am unaware of any truce between your father and I to warrant your visit.
Please forgive my audacity, Your Highness. I only came to inquire if my brother, the Prince of Zazwa, is here.
As a prisoner, I suppose.
Your Highness, is he?
Your brother proved himself to be a big fool. But I doubt if he would be foolish enough to dare set his foot here again.
I am not one to visit the iniquities of the parents and the children. So, I forgive your stupid intrusion. Now leave immediately. Get out!
You dumped Prince Echo alive at Zazwa, as I instructed, didn't you?
I'm sorry, Your Highness. He gave up the ghost before he could make it to Zazwa.
You? You didn't bother to inform me?
My understanding was that the issue was no longer subject for further discussion, my queen.
And the body?
Buried. I thought that was what you would like me to do.
Damn it. You should have dumped the body in Zazwa, just as I instructed.
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
You're sorry? Did I hear you say sorry? Do you know the implications of what you did?
I did not kill Prince Echo, my queen.
Just pray that this does not explode on our faces.
If only you know what is about to explode on your face, my queen.
Did I reach a threat of blackmail?
I speak only of injustice, my queen.
Get out!
I'm glad that you're well now.
Thank you. But I'm not here to see you.
My apologies. Who are you here to see?
The princess.
Maria?
That must be her name. My beautiful princess.
You are here to see who? You regrettable blunder of the gods.
My love, I'm glad you're here. I went through a lot coming here to find you. My princess, you're beautiful.
God! Who let this slave into this palace? Who?
I don't know, my princess.
See, my princess, I'm a prince.
my own kingdom. I'm here to marry you, my friends.
Slap him. Slap him!
How dare you talk to the princess?
I'm a prince! I'm a prince! I'm a prince!
Open your stinking mouth at me again, and I will prove to you that you're less than a human being.
How dare
you!
I'm a prince!
Okay. Body over here! Okay, say let him go!
I'm a prince!
Mother! Mother! No! If you don't come and see this for yourself! Come! Okay! What's going on here? It's Temolia. She brought an imbecile into this palace to ask for my hand in marriage. What?
Mother, I did not do such.
You curse of a child. How much worse an insult will you bring on your sister and this royal household? I warned you, but it's obvious you did not understand me when I said I will consign you to the life of slavery.
Mother!
Shut up! Myla.
Yes.
She's a younger sister. Deal with her as you wish.
Mother.
Shut up!
Come here. Mother, come here! Shut up your mouth! Get there quick! Tie her up. Wait, her! Bring him here!
Pigs are meant to rub on each other, and I bet you are feeling at home.
Whip her! Harder!
My princess, I've searched the entire place. The imbecile is nowhere to be found.
You are a fool. You can't even accomplish a simple assignment.
My princess, I've combed the entire kingdom. I've searched everywhere. I've ransacked your entire place and it's nowhere to be found.
You are very stupid. You know what? Join her.
Huh?
Yes! For denying me the pleasure of seeing them both. Join her! Lie down!
You asked for war by invading my territory with your presence, Kuyama.
King Kuyama.
There is only one king in Kutasi Kingdom.
I've not yet considered you an enemy, but you are a few inches away to obtaining that status.
Father, please, calm down. I beg of you. Great King of Kutasi, Zazwa will never disrespect your kingdom. We've only come to ask for favor, which we believe is in your hands only to help.
Zazwa lost every claim to favor from this kingdom the day your prince, your brother, defiled his royalty in this palace.
Would that have been the reason for his adoption?
What?
My father meant to say that you will help us with information on the whereabouts of my brother.
Your sister was already informed that your brother, the prince, is not in this kingdom.
Through His Majesty. My sister was here. But that information we believe was prompted hastily by anger. we asked the king to help us make proper inquiries from his subjects.
Please help me, princesses. Princess Maila will kill her sister.
I accord you the respect that your maturity deserves. Now, bundle your father and your mother out of my palace and out of this kingdom. Make sure they are out of this palace.
You will stay here from me. You will stay here from me.
Make sure they are out of this kingdom. Make sure they're out of this kingdom.
Look at you. In the glory of all your work. Between you, the guards, and the king, who is more dignified now? Huh?
Stop! Stop! What is this? Maila.
Mother ordered that I do to her as I pleased.
You have pleased yourself enough. Okay, get up.
Your Majesty.
Get her out of here now.
Fat. Simara! Come back here. Come back here. I will teach your mouth how to stop running back.
My good friend, I didn't know that you are now a hunter. I only come around here to get roasted bushmeats. You know, those people that eat bushmeat are bushmen. So I am now a bushman. You don't cease to amuse me. So where are you coming from looking so rough like this? My friend, you can't imagine what befall me. Tell me. Prince, no crown. Was handled by a command of a princess. Princess of which kingdom? One plate. You know, I don't know their names. Nobody has the right to maltreat a disabled man like you. It's all for love. I am not angry. I have found a wife. My friend, you have a strong spirit, like one of the widest animals in these bushes. I'm an animal. It's only an animal like I handle my wife. So now you're an animal, not a bushman. I was thinking of sharing this with you, but I'm not going to share with you. My friend, you know, doctor said liver is good for my condition. Nobody seems to win you. You can have this. Oh, my friend. Thank you very much. I will wait for my wedding.
What is he doing in my room? Shh. Let's see what he has to say. Must whatever he has to say be in my room? Mother is an abomination. If you understood what abomination is, you wouldn't have killed the Prince of Zazua. Our situation right now is very sensitive. Now speak.
My queen, since I can't have the benefit of being settled with a fortune, I can only request for a compensation of equivalent value.
And I said you should name it.
The princess as my concubine.
What? Madness has certainly sown a seed in your head.
The cost of my silence was never going to be cheap, my princess.
Don't be sure I will set your mouth at peace. And from where did you acquire this boldness? Blackmailing the princess and I can earn you an instant death. Shut up! You bloody slave! How dare you speak when I'm talking?
You can kill me, Your Majesty.
Then I will tell the king myself. And you will pay dearly for your insolence. Now get out. Get out! Why is this standing there? Bloody slave.
Mother, who's that? I thought you've taken care of this situation.
I thought I did. My goodness. What do we do now? Oh my God.
Okay, but you are not going to tell father, right?
I can't even think right now. I can't think. I'm losing it. Oh my God.
I'm scared.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that treatment I gave you.
No need, my princess. I am nothing but a pig with you. And a pig deserves nothing less than what I got.
I never knew there could be a day that I, the Princess Royale of the Great Kutasi Kingdom, could condescend to begging an ordinary palace attendant. You are indeed privileged, Boke.
Privileges are not meant for a mere attendant like myself, my princess. They are not meant for me. Not for me.
Privileges are worth more than treasures to help you build a fortune and to stand like a man. Here, one of my most expensive treasures. I'm sure is a worthy compensation for my indiscretion.
Samara, please come!
I'm begging you. Listen, just give me some more time, okay? Listen, just give me some time. I promise I'll take us out of here.
You have no moral decency to make me any promises.
Baby, listen, everything I do for a good of us. For the benefit of our future, please.
I don't want to argue.
Didn't I want you to take your fitting hands away from my man? Didn't I? Hey! No, leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
I'll deal with you. Bambi, you better talk to her.
Palace is going to be flooded with very important royal dignitaries. I want everywhere to be sparkling and clean. Is that clear?
Yes, my Royal Majesty.
Good. You can go back to your work.
The palace celebration today seems to be rather...
Good news for Kutasi Kingdom, my princess. The long-standing feud between the two most powerful kingdoms in this region has been buried. King Bolumba of Tura Kingdom is coming tomorrow as a seal to the truth.
Mother, you know the regional politics of the kingdom has never been of any interest to me. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. But guess what? What? Tura Kingdom has the most handsome crown prince you've ever seen.
Don't you think that should be of more interest to Tamulia?
Tamulia would never set eyes on his prince, my dear.
Oh, Mother, I've heard that like 1,001 times.
Well, I know, but you can trust me on this one. I am so glad that you have waited for the right one, my princess.
Mother, I have not waited for anyone. Till I see the right one who has waited for me.
I like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I am the princess of this kingdom.
I know.
I cannot wait for anyone.
That's my princess.
Let me go back to what I was doing. Excuse me?
Shouldn't be bothering the king with useless things this afternoon. Go find yourself something meaningful to engage in, like others.
He was about giving me information concerning Zazua Kingdom.
Atapo has been peddling false things lately, my king.
My queen, it looks like he already know what he was about telling me.
I wouldn't even give ear to whatever rubbish he has to say, my king. Besides, Zazua's kingdom problem shouldn't be of any interest. We should rather focus our attention right now on the very important visit of the Prince of Taura.
Of course. I trust you're doing everything right.
Sure, of course. I am. You trust me.
That's my point.
Alright, let me go and take care of things.
Let's go.
Okay? What was it you wanted to tell the king up there?
I thought my queen had already told His Highness about the murder, so it has become subject of free discussion.
You dare?
I only want my fair and just reward, my queen.
Leave my daughter out of your madness. Stealing her virginity will cause their consequence in the entire Kutasi kingdom.
My silence is also of equal consequences, my queen. You have threatened me with death.
You can have any maid of your choice. I shall command as many as you desire.
I want Princess Maila.
You can have me.
My queen.
Yes. Since your just reward is a pleasure of the flesh, have me. Because I would rather die than to see you set my daughter on the war path with the ancestors.
It's a great pleasure, Your Majesty, as you so desire.
You know your way too well how to sneak upstairs without causing attention.
to? Who do I go to? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Where do I run to? What have I done?
Don't by any stroke of imagination think that I will let that insolence you gave me the other day pass, do you?
I do not care for anything anymore, Myla. Because of you, I have lost the love of my heart.
What? You have the guts to call me by my name?
You do not have a name other than the one given to a public dog. And let me tell you, I don't ever want to have anything to do with you ever again. It's over between us. It's over.
You are finished. I will so deal with you that you will regret the day you were born.
I will advise that my princess, my sweetheart, treads carefully. Otherwise, the king and the queen would love to know how I got to know about the mole in our private secret area.
You have had your price. This ends here.
The word I used was concubine. And the wise voice of my late father made me understand that the word also means cohabitation.
You'll be damned for this.
I plead my sweetheart should tread softly.
What's smelling here? The bed. I thought the maid dressed this bed this morning. Or didn't she? No, I'm sure she did. But why is he looking so unkempt? And what's smelling here?
My princess.
Good day. How do you do?
Fine, thank you.
Aha. Fariba, Now that I remember, I think you will probably do one of those your signature hairdos when I return.
I'm flattered, my princess. Thank you. I shall endeavor to impress you. Thank you, no doubt.
Samira, let my mother know I've gone for my evening stroll. Yes, okay? All right.
My princess, you are not allowed to leave the palace. Her Majesty's order.
What?
She said you should wait for her in your room until she returns. I'm so sorry.
How does one tear away this furious feeling of bond torments my heart? I'm so sorry, my friends. I couldn't come to see you today. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it to see you today, my prince.
That the royal household of Turea were coming.
The prince is here. That's what matters, my dear.
Okay.
Greetings, King. My queen.
You're welcome, my prince.
You came alone?
Well, my parents, the king and queen, are indisposed, but did not wish my trip any further delayed. I do convey their greetings.
It's all good. Please, come inside.
That mystery can never cease to amaze me. How can one ever understand how beauty in itself can be a curse?
What is beauty, Samira? And what value is it to a heart that is being touched by it?
The humiliation, my princess.
I'm not humiliated. This is where I truly belong. Maybe I'll find happiness in my freedom with all of you maids.
Guards! Stop this lunatic! Stop her! I love that girl immediately! Stop the lunatic!
Let me out of here! I will not live in a place of being treated like a leper!
You go nowhere! Kutasi tradition forbids you from living outside this palace.
You can't stop me, father. I swear, I'll find a way to leave this hell you call a palace!
Oh, fine. Since it's become a bet, we shall see who has the authority in this kingdom.
Okay!
Royal Highness! Bundle her into the dungeon, where she remains until she gets back her senses. Now!
Yes, my king!
Bundle her!
Yes, my king! Now! Get up, get up! Get up! Guards! Guards!
A whole princess demoted to Nene.
My sister, what did you expect? Excessive flirting has its own price now.
Even among the royalty.
Bambi, I almost did not believe the rumors about Princess Temila's flirting escapade till that embassy incident. Still is so shocking.
Princess, Maid Temilia, you mean?
See, this is my sister. I hate Princess Mila with so much passion. But I respect her for one thing, the way she carries herself with so much dignity. And she doesn't take rubbish from any of her suitors. Not at all.
Says
doesn't.
who? Shut up! Says who? That stupid girl is the worst of them all. Okay, why does she fight and hate her sister anytime she snatches a boyfriend?
Arrogance or no arrogance, a princess must carry herself with dignified grandeur. Not like her sister that likes flirting with all the princes just because she thinks she's beautiful. What will you say about that one?
She doesn't think she's beautiful. She is beautiful.
What's that? Who's that you got?
What does he look like?
He's very handsome, my princess. Very handsome.
So you even have the boldness to look at the prince's face. And then with fearless guts, you stand here and boast to me about it?
I apologize, my princess. I didn't know it would offend the princess to know that her prince is very handsome. I'm sorry, my princess.
Of course. Every prince must look handsome to a maid. Get out.
Thank you, my princess.
Thank you for accepting my proposal. Like I assured you, it will be of very mutual benefit to our kingdoms.
Indeed. I look forward to that mutual benefit, Your Highness.
Thank you, thank you. Please eat your food.
Princess.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, my princess. Wow. Indeed, you are very beautiful. No, I take that back. You are the most beautiful woman I have ever set my eyes on.
I have never seen my princess smile at a compliment. Oh my God.
that my princess wouldn't mind personally showing me around the beautiful sights of Kutasi Kingdom.
Keep your fingers crossed.
I bet you they are crossed.
Simera!
The princess will do well not to step beyond here.
I had no intentions to.
Then step back.
Has my princess officially become a prisoner in her own father's palace?
Stay out of this! Why don't be my princess? I'm only doing my job.
Yes, mother. Yes. You obviously like him. I love him. Just like that? Yes, just like that. Mother, for the first time in my life, I feel like a man is truly mine.
I'm so happy to see you this happy, my princess.
Has he proposed? Here we go. He's staying the whole week just because of me.
Whoa!
He was also in love. Obviously.
You have to put up your best behavior all through his stay. We don't want any accidental skin that will change his mind.
Don't worry.
I'm so happy too.
Everything to me.
He's working. The boy is very smart, very intelligent.
Yes, I agree with you, my queen. He is handling her well.
My king, do you think your chance is so
Well, there's always room for love to be nurtured. But what is most important now is the deadline that we need to meet with.
Oh, you're my king.
Why do you keep rejecting me?
Please let me go. You will set our kingdom at war paths with your presence.
There can be no greater war than that which rages already within my heart, by virtue of your constant rejection.
I do not reject you, my friend. But it's only been a mirage and a wasteful dream that torments the heart since I've tried to allow it flourish.
Fine. Tell me you don't love me, and I will leave you and never return. Say it. Just say it.
Not again, my princess. You've shed enough tears to last an entire lifetime.
You're right. I'm not even sure these tears are worth crying anymore.
Where are the books you asked me to get?
The particular book I need is not here.
These were all I could find in your drawer.
That's strange. That was the particular book I was reading before all of this. It should be somewhere there in my room.
Okay, I can check again.
Oh wait, Any news about when the prince is leaving?
No idea, my princess.
Okay, just get me the book.
I love you.
What?
Princess.
What is wrong with you?
I love you. If you marry me, I will die. My princess.
Hey, stop it. Stop it. Come on. Take him.
Stop him. Stop him.
Wait, wait.
My princess.
Hey.
My princess. My love. My love.
I'm sorry, I had to chase him.
You didn't have to. You were obviously enjoying the humiliation, weren't you?
Well, I found it a little bit amusing, I must confess. But
what? You know what? Leave me alone.
Princess, Myla, hold on. Princess, please wait.
Mama's gone sour. Grab the princess.
Are you serious? Give me this, babe. Give me this.
What happened? I am so ashamed of what happened out there. I can't face it.
Temulia again?
No.
Let's stop the tears. Talk to your mother.
Mother. That imbecile! He grabbed me in the presence of the prince, proposing love for me!
No! That didn't happen.
And the worst of all, the prince found it amusing. Mother, how degrading! Me! No.
Just calm down.
No, I can't. I want that fool, that imbecile. I want him dealt with!
That isn't an issue. Prince Otama must be carefully handled, okay?
Mother, I can no longer face him. I can't.
You will face him. I shall deal with that imbecile, okay?
I don't love him again. He touched me.
How do you explain that the princess and the visiting prince didn't get a guard escort?
Atapo is the princess guard, Your Majesty.
That imbecile roaming about this kingdom, who is he?
I don't know who he is, and nobody seems to know where he comes from, Your Majesty.
Wherever he comes from, find him and bring him to me.
Your Majesty, I'll do just
that. My prince.
Your Highness.
The princess is highly embarrassed at the incident.
On the contrary, Your Highness. I actually found the whole thing quite amusing. Yeah, it really is nothing. Don't worry.
I have no doubts, my prince. I have no doubts.
I understand she went for a stroll.
Myla likes to soak in a lot of fresh air, especially when she's in a tense mood.
I can understand that.
What are you doing here?
I long for my concubine.
Are you crazy?
That's not me, it's my sweetheart.
No, stop! That's rubbish. Stop it! Get out! Sit down, my princess. Why But you would have been the one that is despicable here if I didn't choose to carry a curse.
Curse? No, mother. It's obvious you relish in the basement. You couldn't want to jump at his amorous blackmail, could you?
Shut up. You have less than 2 months to be married as a virgin or be sacrificed to the gods. What was I supposed to do? Allow a maid servant to defy you?
Wait. What sacrifice?
Go ask your father, and you will do yourself a world of good if you don't play this last job to find yourself peace.
I thought it should be.
I need to have a word with you, Father.
It's all right. Why don't you sit down? I'm all ears.
In private.
Oh, that's serious. Where is your mother?
A perfect timing to retire for the night. Your Highness, I will excuse you.
But we'll pick up on that discussion. Good night, my prince.
Good night.
Yeah.
My princess.
Where are these idiots? I thought they wanted to arrest me. They might have heard my whispering, abandon their evil plot, and run away.
I haven't seen you this happy like in the past 2 days, so don't spoil it, Myla.
A sudden discovery that I could become a sacrifice to the gods in less than 2 months is more than enough to end all happiness, Father.
Your mother told you?
So it's true. It's true, Father. Such fatal traditional secrets kept away from me all these years.
Sorry, my princess. The gods forbid it being disclosed to the princess. The same reason why it was initially kept as a secret to your mother.
The virginity part, must I prove to the gods that I am still a virgin?
You don't have a problem with that, do you? Your virginity is still intact, isn't it?
Yes, Father, I am still a virgin.
Myla.
Father, I swear.
Good. Then you can make the gods happy by beating their deadline. I believe you have a perfect opportunity with Prince Utama.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to get the particular book you asked for.
I need that book. I really need it. And I have to go check myself.
You never cease to amaze me, my princess. You peel melon so well. That was a good one. I never would have thought that
a princess isn't normal than any other being.
Well, but it's a taboo for the princess of Kutasi Kingdom to engage in domestic chores. The queen wouldn't hear of it.
Tamara used to sneak in chores into my room. These are the only things that keep me happy.
Tamara, now that you've mentioned her, I've been willing to ask. You know, her sudden disappearance with her binsu leaves us all in mystery.
It's only the queen that's allowed to speak about the maids. But I can assure you, they are both well wherever they are.
Well, coming from you, my mind is at rest.
Gas!
My princess, any problem?
Shut up, you fool! Don't let that thing into this compound! Who? Answer me!
What happened? What happened?
That imbecile! In my room! On my bed!
How did he get in here? Come, let's go check it out. Come, let's go.
No, I can't. That thing infested my room, inside my bed! No.
Forever YouTube, the largest YouTube partner in Africa, with over 500 channels of top African entertainment and millions of eyeballs daily. We help thousands of video creators make money on YouTube.